No, what we should do in the GSTU, I keep wanting to say GTSU instead. GSTU Discord is we should have a spot for in the staff area that's just the staff, but it says when we go live. Because you can have it. You can have the same bot that we have for Pokemon Go.
I gotcha.
Post when people go live, and then we could share it out or whatever. I don't know. It's just a thought.
I gotcha. No, I like it. You know what? Do it until somebody complains. And then we'll probably address it like, why? What else you got to do? We'll add it for any other show that wants to go live.
Or we could do it like in the Dragon Con one. Since people are posting when they go live anyway, we could put it even on like the... there's a Twitch platform. Actually, we'll put it in... We'll keep it in promotion. But people are constantly posting, oh, I'm live, blah, blah, blah. Well, I could say, hey, fill out this form, and when your channel goes live, we can do that.
Apparently there's an Adventure Time
unsolicited advice.
Look at this hole is here.
I dig this.
What are you watching?
The ad in front of our show. There's apparently an Adventure Time special streaming now on HBO Max. A brand new one.
You are special.
It's what your mama sees.
Wouldn't know. Haven't talked to her in a long time.
There's so many things I could say to that. I'm
an orphan.
Orphan. You know what, Joe? Just do the notes. Just do the note. Or it's going to be a hard knock life.
It's a hard knock life.
Have you seen the 2014 one with Jamie Foxx?
I don't think so.
Really good.
I don't think I've ever seen from beginning to end the original one. Or, well, what I think is the original one. So. I'm an uncultured swine.
It's good, though.
Hello, U.S. Night Scout. How are you doing this evening? I already have my Mountain Dew. There will be no repeats of last week. Vladivostok! It's been a while. How you doing?
Our artist is brutal, man. No lying about that.
I think that's just the internet in general.
And it's meant in love. I mean, they do it because they love us, but they can be they can be brutal. It's just usually me getting the brunt of it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Don't worry about catching.
Glad to have you back, Vlad.
Yes, sirree.
I gotta, because I'm gonna have some time next week to work on things. Besides streaming constantly, we'll talk about that in the show as we get started. But what do we need? We need to make some kind of. We probably should have some kind of icons or emoticons or whatever to put with these rare candies that we're getting for our peoples.
Oh yeah, the emojis. I thought we were gonna buy a pack or something.
It's like everything, Joe. We talked about it and we get stupid busy, and then we see each other right before a show. Go, oh man, we really need to set a meeting about that because we're doing notes and stuff, and then we go off and be busy.
I've got some sticky notes back here. Do I dare? Okay, it's off screen. I forgot that I shifted stuff around because
all we have to do is tell Nicole that we're gonna do it, and then she'll bug us appropriately, and we'll do it.
I got a sticky note. I'm going to put a sticky note on my computer to look up some emoji packs.
Crap. I forgot. Oh, yeah. Recording. That's what I'm trying to do. Like, why did I shrink down all my other screens to make room for something? What am I making room for? Oh, yeah. Recording. Hopefully. And LadyJasmin, you don't know. You don't know. See, she bugs us here in chat. But again, we're busy. And then we get off chat and we totally forget about it. That's like saying when you're driving, hey, remind me when we get home to do something. we won't get home for another week. Okay.
Boom. Twitch emoji pack. I know you can actually read that because of the glare, but it is on my screen now to research. Dun, dun, dun.
PGP. 4. All right. That is set. And yep, picking you up, Joe. So we're ready to record when the time is right. I do wish I had artistic ability. So I draw, little emoticons or whatever, these little cartoons that show up in here, right? I draw what I think or what our listeners represent to me, like US Nate Scout. And I'm sure it has nothing to do with them at all, but I would like draw a little cartoon dude with binoculars scouting out stuff or whatever. And Vladivostok, I'm sure I'd do something inappropriate. Nicole though, Nicole would just be this big angry looking hammer.
Oh, man.
LadyJasmin would be like the princess from Princess Bride, and those kind of things. But I don't have any. I have some artistic ability. Like I can do Photoshop stuff, but to actually just
Here you go.
create.
This is how Charles sees US Nate Scout. There you go.
All right, Bulba Gardens. That seems to be a safe link.
It is a safe link.
Oh, is that a Pokemon Scout?
It's a Pokemon camper.
Camper. All right. I think like military scout because he's U.S. Nate Scout.
Ooh, he's Lieutenant Sarge. Is that what you're saying? Or Lieutenant Surge?
Sure. If you spoke English, I might understand a little better. But yeah.
All right, here. I'll get you a new picture.
Yeah, that's fine. Get the notes in, man. We got
there you go.
2 minutes.
We got 2 minutes. The notes are in. What are you
yeah.
talking about?
All right, there's my U.S. Nate Scout. And actually, I'm going to go to the source where you're finding these. We may just take some of these and put them in. I'm going to look them up. I'm going to look up some first to buy them because there's some really good ones out there, right? There's some really good ones out there.
Hello, old plain face.
I mean, I'm not going to lie to people. I think these are kind of fun and cool, and those I can take and I can make into emoticons really easy because I can do that kind of manipulation easily.
And this is the Pikachu that Charles wants next in the game.
That's the sticker I got last week. He's Anaphylactic Pikachu. Nicole will get that reference. Nicole will 100% get that joke.
I didn't even hear what you said. I was adjusting my
That's
headphones.
the Anaphylactic Pikachu.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Every once in a while, I'll just randomly make a medical joke, and the only one in the chat room that laughs is her. I'm like, oh yeah, pre-med. We get it.
So you're saying that this one was stung by some bees. Okay, cool.
Sure. Let's see. It is about that time. I'm going to go ahead and hit record on the podcast. Check. There it is. All right.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, yeah. Let me put the notes so I remember because I'll get to the end of the show and won't remember. We do it before trivia, so let's do it here. Pico Pipo. We got some speak pipes. I just went all gurgly wurglies on it. All right. Want to hear it? Here you go. And welcome to Pokemon GO Podcast. I am doing weird accents tonight. Don't know why, but I'm Rock On Podcasting Charles McFall. And due to our previous conversation right before we hit record, I kind of wonder where we got our intro music from. I don't even honestly, no. But Joseph Embrace the underscore art is in the house.
Oh, I think that music was found by the one, the only Mike. That's where we got it from.
Then that means we got royalty-free music. Good. We were talking about art and royalties and this and that and the other. So if Mike did it for us, then we definitely have royalty-free music. He knows how to handle his business. That is not what we're here to talk about. Now, before we get into what we are here to talk about, I have some free time coming up. Meaning, as of by the time this is published, it'll be the end of my work day. That's usually when I publish this show, and I'll have 10 days off. It's a glorious staycation. And I get to be at home. I get to stream a whole lot next week. So, not for the faint of heart, because I don't cuss like a sailor anymore unless I'm around Phil and drinking heavily. But things do happen. If you're alive last week, sometimes things happen and that things. But it did me a whole world of good if you go over to twitch.tv/Charles McFall. And shut up, Nicole. Says I do. But if you go to twitch.tv/Charles McFall and do the follow, I'll be streaming like every day, Saturday through the following Sunday. I'll be streaming every day. It'll be different games. I don't know. I was just looking at my Epic store and I have a ton of games I haven't even tried. So there'll be some new games. There'll be some Call of Duty, Modern Warfare. It'll be some XCOM, Chimera for sure, and some other stuff. I might even stream some VR stuff upstairs on the PlayStation. But yeah, if you'd come and hang out with me, it really, really helps out to have somebody to talk to and interact with when you're playing. And I'll play games with you. If you want to play games, let me know a good time. I don't care where you are in the world. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not getting up at 7 a.m. That's not me. That's not going to happen. But, anytime between like Eastern U.S. time, 10 a.m. to, through Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday through midnight Eastern, I'll play a game with you. So yeah, I'd love to hang out and play games and interact with people. So, and Joe, you have a Twitch channel that you're going to be working on or have worked on, right?
I haven't streamed on it for a long time. I've just been posting videos to YouTube, but I probably should stream in addition. But all of that is under Assorted Geekdom. So you Google Assorted Geekdom, you find me because, that's why I named it Assorted Geekdom.
And you get Joe when he gets angry and gets bad mouthy, it's gosh darn it, oh these guys, I can't handle them anymore.
You son of a motherless goat.
But there's definitely some things that. So I'm just prefacing it. If you love that we do a PG-13 show, I put the filthy and filthy casual sometimes, and so don't just come over and go, oh, this is the nice guy who doesn't swear. No. Things
that's
said.
Me.
Yeah, that's him. Joe is him. And I was gonna say things, Anyway, but that's gonna be that's self-promotion there. So please come hang out with me and let's have some fun. I don't even do it enough to monetize. So I'm not like pushing towards that. I just like to have people follow the channel so one or two people might show up when I'm playing a game and talk to me. That'd be fun. So Joe, what have you done or had happen to you this week?
Ooh. So I hatched my first shiny this week. I haven't hatched a shiny before, so that was fun. That was...
I don't think I have...
This either. Green Tauros here. Got some green bull. But yeah, I at least I'm pretty sure I haven't. I'm going to... You know what? You can search hatched. So hatched and shiny just to confirm. I am way wrong. I have hatched 3 shinies apparently. Tauros, Skarmory, and Togekiss.
Oh, hatched and shiny. Oh, look at
hatched
that.
And shiny.
Those search engine results.
Actually, I knew about the Togekiss. I just forgot about it. The Skarmory, I don't think I remember. It probably hatched while I was driving to work or something. So I got that. I got a bunch of shinies on Community Day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 shiny Weedles on Community Day. So a few of those.
Wow.
And I caught a shiny Aron this past week as well. So yeah, all in all.
About time you caught up to me on that one.
Good. On Aron?
Yeah.
Do you have a shiny Aron? Because if you do, I think I traded it to you at Dragon Con.
Show me which one. Maybe I'm mixing up my names. Which one's Aron? Yeah, no. Remember, This was like when Shiny and that one first came out, right?
Oh, and
I did it on
the
the show,
Pokemon
and I
Go
didn't even
radio
know.
guys said they were
Yes,
jealous. I do
yes, they
remember
lost
that.
their crap. Yeah, yeah. So I mean, I don't have much to brag on, but when I do, I will. So, uh, you did the good buddy thing, man. You texted me about 30, 45 minutes before the event ended on Saturday. It's like,
No, I texted you
hey,
halfway into the event.
yeah, okay. So you say it's almost done.
No, I said
Whatever.
it
You
was
still did a
I
good
said it was
thing.
halfway done.
You did a
Oh
good
man.
thing, Joe. You texted me. I'd already been out and doing some things, and when you texted me, I was like, yeah, I've already messed it up. And here's what happened. I went out at like the beginning of it, and I put on my gosh. I can't remember what was going on Saturday, but I had to do some stuff with the kids. I was out and about in a little bit.
Had to do some stuff with the kids. Oh no.
Like I have, these little heathens. I don't want to be around them anymore. No, that's not true at all. But there was something, right? I was leaving the house, picking one up here, doing something there, whatever, doing some running around. It's like, cool, perfect. I'll throw on my gotcha, and I'll play some community day stuff while I'm doing my thing. And I did that for like an hour and a half. About the time you texted me, I was like, yeah, man, I've been out there doing it. I didn't respond back, but that's what I was thinking. And then I opened up to see what I got. And it turns out my my Pokemon bag was full when I started that drive. So I caught all of 0 Pokemon that entire time.
Mistakes were made.
Oh man. That is not what I said. But that is all I'm gonna say here. I was
You didn't notice that it was giving you red every single time?
No. I shut it down. So like if I'm driving,
okay.
I start it and then I close the screen. So I don't.
Oh, that's right, because you're using the gotcha. See, with the Pokemon Go Plus,
it'll light up red.
You get haptic feedback and it lights up red if it's full. Like it happens with your bag too. With either, if your Pokemon storage is full or if your item storage is full.
Yeah, so mistakes were made, and I was because normally I'll take an extra 2.5 to 5 minutes because it takes a minute for the game to boot up, and then you get that connection going, which could take 30 to 45 seconds, that Bluetooth connection, and then I will usually go and make sure that I can catch Pokemon before I start driving, and I got out of it and just didn't. And hour and a half of playtime. And by that time, everything was done. I had a friend coming. We were going to go to dinner, so I had to get ready for that. And I wasn't going out till after. So I caught a few. I did catch what I could catch. I did not get any shinies.
Well, I've got 13, so next time I see you, if you really want one.
If you have one.
If you want the green murder hornet.
Now I'm looking at a shiny. I didn't search shiny and hatch, but can you see on the screen with the shiny itself? It just says Conyers, Georgia, United States, 6/20/2020 on it. It doesn't say hatched or caught.
Oh, like if you go into the screen?
Yeah.
It'll say hatched. So if you look at it right now, I've got it up on the screen. Down at the very bottom, underneath the location, it says
this
hatched.
Must have been caught. So I caught a shiny Sunkern this week.
Yeah, and it's got a picture of an egg next to it as well. So
and I'm gonna evolve it into a shiny sunflower.
I was like, let me find one that's not hatched, but I should probably get rid of the where it says hatched.
Hey, Skims83, thank you for jumping into our Twitch recording of our podcast. And on the podcast, it is twitch.tv/Pokemon Go Podcast here every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, now I have a puke green Sunflora. But there you go. That was my adventures this week. I've caught a number of things. I've played a few different times, but yeah, I was so frustrated with myself. I'm like, I'm on it. I don't even need you to remind me. I'm on it. And I wasn't on it. So that's how that goes. Now, if you'd like to give your experience of the week, there's a couple of ways you can do that. You, of course, come out live to Twitch. I just gave you that channel. I'm not going to promote it again here, but come out live. Start typing in the chat room what your experience is. We'd love to hear it. You'd also hit us on Twitter at Pokemon Go Pod and let us know what your experience is, as Squid is a beast does, and we love seeing that each week. Squid, man, you're awesome. Or patreon.com/Pokemon Go Podcast. It's changing up in July. We're making it simpler. We're making it easier to understand the rewards, and it's just a cool place to be. And you become a part of our community on Discord, and that's where we're pulling these experiences from. So I think, Joe, you just caught something, but I'm sure you'll pull it up in a second. But we got US Nate Scouts. Now, 612 where we are pulling from?
No, 6.
No, because I was like, there's no way Scout had that kind of luck again this week.
No.
What's the date we're pulling from?
18th and up.
18th. Thank you. So because it organizes it by date, and we do it every show. So here we go. 18th. We got Terry Wolf's got oh yeah. I thought we saw he had a 98% leak. Duck.
He may have submitted that before the show.
US Nate Scouts got
100%
Roselia. Nice. Yes. Terry Wolf broke 7,000 kilometers walking. Nicole. All right. What'd you get, Nicole? 12 shinies during Community Day, which is the most I've ever gotten. It's that Go Fest ticket luck kicking in.
Yep.
Look at you. I have yet to use my Go Fest ticket. No, I guess it's my shiny sun current. They gave me a shiny sun current. All right, there we go. Coach Kev, dude, you get Try Hard Award of the Week, Coach Kev. Caught 886 Weedles and 48 shinies, with 2 of them being 100 IVs.
He was approaching 500,000 Stardust.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude. And 2 rank 1 PvP Weedles. Congrats. I don't know what else to say, man. That's
yeah. No, it's just
something else right there. And okay, yeah, the Luna Stones. I did get some more Luna Stones and Soul Rocks.
Yeah, I got some of those, but I didn't get a shiny one. That's what Coach Kev is showing, a shiny Lunatone there. The eye's a different color.
Oh. I don't see the sparkles on the screen either. It's very hard to see in that shot. Okay, shiny Lunatone. I don't have one of those. Now, the Clefairy event, so for the first time in a long time, I actually went out Monday night and Tuesday night to do some orientations at the school that I still work with. And Tuesday night, my alarm went off, and I did some of the Clefairy catches, but I had to actually start doing my speeches and whatnot for the students. So I didn't really get the shiny bait. Coach Kev got him a shiny Clefairy. Is that a shiny Magby?
Yep.
Yeah, so I can't see the sparkles on the screen either there. Yeah, I guess it's a pale orange versus that bright red. Then get a Hundo Lunatone. Coach Kev must have bought his ticket to Pokemon Go Fest because he's got all the luck this week.
107 kilometers walked this week from Coach Kev.
Wow, man. Good on you. US State Scout only got to play for a couple of hours. Community is only a couple of hours, dude.
It's 6 hours right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was 3 hours. I guess I could have played some more on Saturday. Shut up, Joe.
Oh, Charles.
Shut up, Joe.
Yeah, no, it's 11 to 5 local time. 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. local time.
Oh, yeah, no, I started, I guess, about 1 or 2 when it would normally start for me around here. All right, anyway, he got a number of shinies. It looks like 7 shinies on Community Day. Coach Kev got a Hundo Soul Rock. I need to do those Hundos and see what I might have. What? Okay,
yeah, so that Clefairy before wasn't shiny.
But it had the sparkles on it, didn't it?
No, that's just from being a fairy type.
Okay, man, this game is so confusing.
So I'm not sure
this is a shiny
what
Clefairy.
Coach Kev was trying to show us with that one. Yeah, the one below, you can tell because it's got green ears.
Okay. And then, yeah, I can see that now. He's a very pale white. And then US Nate Scout got a shiny Vulpix, a shiny Alolan Vulpix, right?
Yep.
Nice. I like Coach Kev. 2 more from the hour thingy. You got 2 shiny Clefairies there.
From the Spotlight
US Nate Scout got
a Charles catch.
Taros, yep. Got a Gotcha shiny, which I love. And then got a Growlithe shiny. Man, you boys and your toys, you got some good catches this week, that's for sure. Although Nicole, she spiked the ball. I mean, Coach Kev, he really spiked the ball, but Nicole was right up there with all those shiny catches. Good on you. So,
well, and then I don't know if you caught it in chat here. Rock Eddie said during Community Day he caught 1,000 Pokemon. 48 of them were shiny, and got one that's a rank 1 for PvP. So yeah.
And Skims is asking us a question. Would you say that using the Gacha Evolve is cheating? No, not in the slightest.
No.
And congrats on getting your Zekram after 4 days of trying. But
The
yeah,
Zekram.
no. Shut it, Joe. But yeah. And Rocky says using the Gacha still requires you to be there in person. I love, dude. That's the only way I'd be able to play if I didn't have a Gacha. And before that, I had the
Go Plus.
The Go Plus. Thank you. Because I haven't used it forever. I don't remember what it's called. The Go Plus. And then,
which, if I remember correctly, both were sent to us by our friend Paul Puck.
They were indeed, because Paul is the man.
Paul's pretty awesome. It's true.
He in my world, he's better than Gucci. Let me just say, I like Paul Puck and his brand. He's awesome.
Oh, Civilian on Base. If you so Civilian on Base does bring up a good point. Technically, using a third-party item like the gacha is breaking the terms of service. But realistically, functionally, it's not giving you an advantage in the game. So, as far as from a player standpoint goes, I wouldn't consider it cheating because it does not give you an advantage over a player with a Pokemon Go Plus. Not functionally.
Yeah.
So
I still stand by my thing. Basically, it's like, yeah, I use it. It's good. Because I do use it. So,
there's that gray zone that you're talking about with the terms of service, but as far as the game itself, from a player standpoint, that's what I meant for cheating. Did that make sense? I don't know if it made sense. I said it twice. Hopefully it made sense.
I legit don't care because it's the only way I get to play. So if you're like, oh, you're not playing right, then I guess I won't play at all because I don't leave the house and I don't do things. So stop it.
So, and it's not like we're spoofing or anything.
No,
I'm sitting here at my computer. My avatar, the only moving it does is drift, GPS drift.
Yeah. Never mind. Joe, it's time for some headlines,
Tokyo
man.
Drift.
Yeah. Nicole's taking my motto there. I save it as her motto. But let's see. We've got the Pokemon. Oh, I love these breakdowns. The APK teardown of what is about to come. The 0.179.0. Now, I ask this a lot, I'm sure. When are they going to be 1.0? We're not even in these teardowns. Android's not even in the full release. Technically, that's still beta by the number.
I don't know. I'm not a mobile developer, but yes, that would seem like we're still in beta. But
sometimes it feels like it, but not a lot.
Sometimes you wonder.
So
they're playing the long game there. So the highlights here: Fly has been added, which makes a whole lot of sense because we're going to talk about in a little bit a new event for the 4th anniversary that's coming up, and so we'll talk about why Fly being added makes a lot of sense. Rocket Balloon. So there's a new Rocket Balloon code that was found, and
You're right there. You smell toast. You good?
I was trying to decide how to phrase it, but variables were found in the code. That's what the term I was looking for. Specific to the Rocket Balloon, which also makes sense based on the images that were released for GoFest, because there is a Rocket Balloon featured, and we've had and so they're trying to get more rocket stuff in the game. Apparently, Get Rocket Balloon is one of the flags that was found in the code. So apparently, we're gonna actually be able to interact with rocket balloons in game. So it won't just be in the art. So
it also says get mini balloon incident player level 2.
Yes.
And start rocket balloon incident. So yeah. Cool stuff. And what I was clapping for there is I realized the bad news I got just this week was both of my cons in July are canceled. But the shiny silver lining to that storm cloud is I am now free to do Pokemon Go Fest all weekend long appropriately. So do you want
Oh
to drive down,
yeah.
Joe?
Uh.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Clearly, we're gonna drive up to Chicago anyway, right?
Go play with Barry and everybody. You
Yeah.
know what? Here's my deal.
We're gonna
Because
have Pokemon Go Podcast Fest.
that's such honestly such a long drive. You guys, Barry, send me the private jet that you have. I know you have it. You showed it to us. You swore us to secrecy, but I was drunk. You can't trust me when I'm drunk. You swore us to secrecy on your private jet. Just send the plane down to pick us up. We'll come to Chicago and have Pokemon Go Podcast Fest. We'll hang out with all you guys. You had Terry Wolf, the Dead to Me guy, all those people.
It's like half the people that we know in Chicago are dead to you.
Just about, yeah.
Oh man.
But what else we got in this breakdown?
So those are there. There's also apparently going to be a Niantic Social Ad. And so apparently we're going to get some kind of new... Oh yeah, Niantic Social was announced. What all that entails, we don't fully know. There's a new friend header, and what I suspect this is, based on the name and previous things that have been announced in the code dive, is this is going to be part of inviting people to raids. So being able to show yourself online, so that people can add you to raids and things like that. That's what I'm guessing it's going to be used for.
Yeah. Yes, I get it.
So, but yeah, we'll just have to wait and see.
That's really cool. Online status, which is probably going to go with the same thing.
Yeah. So, and there is a tutorial message here that they found in the code dive, and it does actually specify you'll be able to see if your friends are online. Apparently, you'll be able to look at what achievements they've done, what other Niantic games that they play. So it looks like we'll be able to link our different accounts and things like that. So,
all right.
That
could be interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not that interesting, but sure.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Sponsored gift. You know, does that mean that additional sponsored gift additions, right? But do you think that means there's going to be more sponsors? Because the only sponsors they've had, McDonald's did it for a very little bit, mostly in Japan. We had a little bit here, but not much. But for here in the U.S., it was Starbucks and Sprint.
I just don't see a lot of people wanting. I mean, who knows? Marketing is a weird beast right now when it comes to real world locations. But I just don't see sponsors flocking to a game that requires you to leave your house. I mean, it doesn't right now.
But at the same time, if businesses are, as they're opening up, they might want
unless, because this is specifically sponsored gifts.
Yeah. Right.
And since our buddies can bring gifts,
when we don't have to leave the house,
then yeah, perhaps instead of signing up for sponsored stops, you can sign up, because even the gifts that we get from our buddy will show something on it. Why not a sponsor?
I'm down.
That's my theory right there. All right.
It's solid. Sounds good.
Our buddies are going to bring back sponsored gifts.
It says raid invites look finished. And that's the buddy one. Like, you can invite me to raid with you, that kind of thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of button or a lot of new code for that, so looks good.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
Hopefully it works as well as we hope it works.
Especially on Pokemon Go Fest weekend. That would actually make it more Go Fest like, is if we could actually, raid with Terry a little bit from remotely, raid with Nicole, raid with Professor Pine, whoever wanted to raid. Right?
Yep. Yeah.
So, it's cool.
And then a lot of this other stuff is just kind of specific, like the dates. Their format is now localized based on your local date format. So, because
Okay.
in the U.S. we have month, day, year, but a lot
Right.
of a lot of European countries do
When
day,
everybody
month,
else.
year. Yeah, basically everybody
Yeah.
else. Whereas as a programmer, I'm always looking at dates as year, month, day because that's the most useful for sorting dates.
I gotcha.
So,
I gotcha. And Nicole says, I hope you can see the other players' Pokédexes, but probably not. That would be cool. That'd be interesting.
yeah, I don't think they'll do that, but that would be fun. Be like, oh, you're missing that? Well, then, I could trade you that. Why don't you give me this? That's
Yeah.
true. That could
Yeah,
be useful.
that'd be good.
Could be useful.
Or in my case, hey, dummy, don't take that one into the raid. Use this one. I'm like, oh, thanks, everybody. I appreciate you very much.
I have been labeled as the Dream Crusher.
Well, I thought Nicole was a dream crusher. Remember, she said maybe that's a different show. I don't remember which, but she said she likes to crush dreams sometimes. So you two bounce off each other there. Now these stickers thing, right? It says
Yes.
stickers from an iOS app released in 2016 found all future stickers not released yet? Question mark. Now
Could
I'm
be.
confused.
It makes a lot of sense because if you look at the screenshot, a lot of those
Let's see
stickers
it.
are exactly what we've got.
So the app was called Pokemon Chat Pals, and it was a Pokemon company. It was 229 euros. I almost said pounds, but that'd be wrong. 229 euros, I guess currently maybe even. And I don't see Anaphylactic Pikachu in here though.
Well, and it
You
doesn't.
can't see everything. You
yeah.
really can't see everything.
But there is a random Pikachu that's facing away from you.
That is true.
I like the Ditto though.
I think
see
the
the
Ditto.
Ditto?
You know how on I don't know if Android does. I'm sure they probably have something similar, but on iOS, when you text somebody with an Apple phone, right? My Apple to your Apple phone, and you put like congrats, and then when they open it, you know, confetti and balloons and all this stuff, right? Or you say happy birthday. I would love it if with a Ditto, just a Ditto, when you send that one and you open that gift, and he all of a sudden just he populates
So
the whole
now
screen.
you want animated stickers.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna do it right.
You know
That's all
they're
I'm
gonna
saying.
they're gonna do it. We talked about it. They're gonna do it, but it's gonna be a paid feature. You can have regular stickers for free that you can get, but if you want them animated, pay $2.99 a sticker. No, probably not a sticker.
No,
but...
yeah. Hey, dang, Joe, you were trying to make some money, man. I tell you, just 1% is not good enough for him. He needs to be the 0.5%.
I want
of
all the
America.
percentages.
Well, there is that.
But yeah, I mean,
yeah.
Those look exactly like. But yeah, you're right. The Pikachu is a little bit different. But other than that, some of these are exactly the same.
Yeah. Well, here's a good point. I know it's not quite halfway through the headlines, but it's about halfway through the recording. So let's take a quick break for both here live and the podcast, and we'll be back in just a moment. Well, apparently I can't run the commercial. Nicole. Oh, she already did it. She already nailed it. Good. Thank you, Nicole. Appreciate you. Ooh, what is this? I'm getting good ads on my Twitch. Although it did not put our screen to the side. It kept us in mind. That.
She's the quicker draw.
She is. Last night I challenged her. I did something. She's like, don't take my job. I'm like, be faster. She is. She is faster. All right. So it's apparently got 2 more ads to run. So I apologize. We're going to go ahead and jump back in here. Here we go. Not that one again. Come on. Give me my other one. No, I'm going to keep flipping through till I find it. Now, come on. Did I not save it? I must not save it. Anyway. All right. I got to go. I've got to figure out this board a little bit better because I like the randomness of it, but I found some really, really cool music that speaks to me and my view of Pokemon. And it was really fun, and it's not coming up. So I got to make sure I've done, maybe I got to take it off random and just put it in line so I know how many times to hit the button or something like that. So I'll just randomize it myself. Hey, we're back. That's the whole point of this. So we're going to celebrate Pokemon Go's 4th anniversary. Joe, didn't we just meet like a week ago for the first time? The heck, man. 4 years of this game. By completing weekly challenges to unlock more species of Pokemon that will appear during Pokemon Go Fest 2020.
Yes. So, they talk about Go Fest. They talk about this weekly challenge. It's going to be a 3-week challenge starting on July 3rd is when this is going to go. So the first Pokemon Go Fest weekly challenge will coincide with Pokemon Go's 4th anniversary celebration. So this is leading up to Go Fest is what these are, basically. And so during the 4th anniversary event, special Pokemon will appear in the wild, hatching from eggs, and appearing in raids. One of them specifically is a brand new Pikachu just for you. Just for you, Charles. We know how much you love Pikachu.
Okay. Is it a brand new Pikachu, or is it the old stinky ratty Pikachu with a hat trying to confuse us?
No, it will not be a Pikachu with a hat.
All right, I'm down with new.
It will be the quote-unquote flying Pikachu. And I've linked there was an actual card for the card game of Flying Pikachu. And there's references to Flying Pikachu in other Pokemon media as well. But basically, it's Pikachu with a whole bunch of balloons strapped to it flying.
That's a little different. Not like, woo, I was going to quit this game, but now I'm going to stay. But it is different. It's not another hat. Now, here's my problem, Joe. Cool, that's different. And then a month from now, we're going to get a new Pikachu that's just going to have different colored balloons floating him up. No, Niantic,
well, they do say that you could find a shiny flying Pikachu.
Well,
I don't know if the balloons are different or not, but and Rocketti makes a couple of good points. Number one, still as useless as regular Pikachu or Hat Pikachu. And number two, we probably won't be able to evolve this. This wouldn't be the first time they've released specialty costume Pokemon that we cannot evolve. Though I would love to see a flying Raichu or hatch a flying Pichu. That would be super adorable.
That would be cool. That would be a little cutesy. But yeah, I'm down with new. Now, it says weekly timed events. What kind of time frame are we talking?
So it's looking like it's weekday. Weekend, because it's Friday to Wednesday. So that first one is July 3rd through July 8th. So this first one, the weekly challenge skill, says complete all 3 sets of tasks in the Go Fest weekly challenge. Skill timed research to earn an encounter with a Ducklit. And have you seen a picture of a Ducklit before?
I have not.
How dare you not
know
what a Ducklit is?
My Merrick Primer. Does it taste good?
Probably. So
sorry, Nicole. Not really.
So Ducklit is a blue duck, basically. We'll talk a bit more about him later for reasons. But yeah, so Ducklit will be appearing in these encounter with Flying Pikachu, a star piece, more and more. So we're gonna get stuff like that. If the following numbers of trainers complete this, which they will, so if 1 million Team Instinct trainers, then we'll get a Chime Echo. And this is during Go Fest. These Pokemon will appear during Go Fest. So we're, I guess, determining what Pokemon will be available for Go Fest.
Why do we get the short end of the straw? Valor's rise up. Come on.
Why? So Instinct is Chimecho. Mystic is Alomomola.
New, hard to get.
Chimecho's not new.
Newish. All right,
no,
newish.
Not even close.
Closer than Chansey. Closer than Chansey. What is Mystic? What does Mystic get?
I have 3 Chimechos.
Niantic doesn't play favorites, but what does Mystic get, Joe?
Alomomola.
Alomomola. Yeah, you get that one. And Valor gets Chansey. Chansey. What?
Oh, man. So, anyway, if you complete those, then you'll earn access to the Go Fest Elite Skill Challenge, which is apparently a set of difficult tasks that you can complete to earn personal bragging rights. Yeah, Charles doesn't need to earn it. He just brags anyway.
I earned my bragging. And I got me in a
it says you don't need to complete these tasks for your timed research to count toward the Pokemon Go Fest 2020 unlock goals, which we'll talk about later. There are some unlock goals. So you have to complete the first stage, but not the Elite Skill Challenge for the unlock goals, is what it's saying.
Okay.
So the 4th anniversary event will feature flying Pokemon and Pokemon wearing party hats that will appear in the wild and hatching from eggs and in raids. And you can find a shiny Pidove. Ducklit will be appearing wild as well as hatching from eggs, so it's not just from the research. Flying Pikachu will appear in the wild and in raids. And again, his shiny will be available. The Jumpstart research, which is Jumpstart Special Research, which we've had before, will also be available this week for any trainers who missed out on it during last year's anniversary celebration. So there we go. They're bringing back old research for people to
that's cool.
To catch up. So that's nice. And then July. So this is actually in the middle of this event as well. There will be Ho-Oh appearing, but it's actually it's only the Friday to Monday rather than Friday to Wednesday, which is the other portion. But Ho-Oh will be appearing in 5-star raids during that weekend. And then week 2, so this is Friday, July 10th to Wednesday, July 15th. It is a battle-based challenge. And so we have to test our battle skills. So you could earn a Hitmonlee as the special research, an Absol, a Super Rocket Radar, and more.
That's Super Rocket Radar.
Yeah, and if
the one I have, I don't even use. So.
And then again, there's the 1 million for each team. The Pokemon are Ferroseed, Alolan Grimer, and Alolan Marowak. That's interesting. This would be the first time Alolan Marowak will be made available to capture in the wild. It's been a raid exclusive since it came out.
Eddie's given us some graphics. I'm posting them in our notes now for you so you can look at them. Some infographics to help with this.
Oh, good. Yeah. So that's
I've got 2 in there now.
Yeah, so the first one you posted was for the first week. The second one here is for the second week. Nope, that's for the third week. That's the friendship-based challenge.
July 17th is Facebook's gonna kind of get it wacky here. Let me see, where's the orange one? July 10th. Okay, Facebook just put it out of order. I got it here.
I don't even know what Nicole's saying no about, to be honest. I'm sure I said something.
All right, so well, that has the.
But the battle themed one.
I got it. I don't know.
Again, same thing. If you finish it up, then you can do the elite one, which they don't go into details of what the elite one is. But yeah, fun times there. And then the third challenge is the friendship-based challenge. That will be July 17th to July 22nd, which GoFest is the 24th and 25th, right?
Excuse me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's the weekend after this third event. So let's see. It specifically calls out, don't forget to attach stickers to your gifts. So I'm sure that'll be part of it to some extent. But then the research, you can have an encounter with Alolan Raichu.
That could be shiny.
Yeah.
And Dratini, that could be shiny.
And Petalil, which
I like that one.
I think this is its first. Yeah, I think this is the first time it's going to be made available. That one, Petalil.
You know, I will say, going back to that second week, I will say they treated Valor right, because I have seen very, very few Alolan Marowaks, and so Valor will be bringing Marowak to the table for the second week. So I'm down with that. But yeah, I there are some announcements and some shadows that I do miss, and then I see them in the game like, whoa, that's cool. Where'd that come from? But yeah, I think this might be the first time Petalil is in the game.
Yeah, and then the Pokemon for the GoFest Weekly Challenge to get extra Dratini and Litwick. And Litwick's, I could use some more Litwick. I could definitely use some more.
Yeah,
Litwick.
absolutely. I haven't evolved mine all the way up yet.
So, and then summer-themed event features. So summer-themed Pokemon will be appearing in the wild, hatching from eggs, appearing in raids, and apparently shiny Bellsprout will be made available as well. And it says, Petalil will be making its debut. And this last part doesn't really... Is this just all-encompassing the whole thing? The summer, quote-unquote, summer-themed event features? Or is this afterwards? It doesn't really say.
Use your words, Joe. They can't read the screen.
What?
Are you talking about taking the snapshot and getting photobombed?
No, but there is that.
The stupid Pikachu with glasses and a hat?
Yeah, that one. Well, it probably is what it is. The summer-style Pikachu. Oh, I wasn't even looking at the infographic. I was looking at the other part. The summer-themed event features. Because it doesn't actually say the dates on. I guess that's after or during the third one.
And then there's a fourth link that Eddie sent to us with a calendar.
The calendar.
That breaks it down, shows you the overlaps and everything. Or not, there's no overlaps. Basically, every Thursday in July, forget about it. Nothing going on.
You can just
every weekend.
You know what? You know why there's nothing on Thursdays? Because they were like,
somebody's got to take a break.
No, they were like, you need to go watch Pokemon GO Podcast live. That's why they didn't have anything special on there.
I dig you, man. I dig that theory. Absolutely, that's why. That's why.
But Nicole, this one doesn't have a hat. This Pikachu doesn't have a hat. I know you don't want any more hats.
No.
Oh, but the summer one.
The summer one does.
Touche.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. I know, Nicole. I'm with you on that one.
All the hats.
But you know what? July is going to be a good, busy month.
We talked about a solution to this hat epidemic. They should make it so that you just earn the hat costume, and you can put the costume on the Pokemon.
Yeah, or not.
I'd be fine with that, though. Like, instead of having 12 different Pikachus in my Pokédex, then just make it an item that you can equip. Yeah, exactly. Nicole, just put that in there. Make the hats an item that you can equip to your Pikachus.
Yeah, I agree. Get out of here with that hat mess. Because that's the only thing, honestly, that I am a collector on.
Is
I have
hats?
one of every different hat, because I started it when they were new and fresh and cool, and now I'm like, well,
see, I think I'm actually missing.
To not do it.
I think I'm missing a hat.
I believe I have every hat and every Raichu hat that's possible, but I don't have every Pichu hat. I don't think. Hey, Squishy Twitchy, glad to see you made it. So, but we gotta move on.
So, do you have the Pikachu with the black hat? I think that's the one I'm missing.
Stop the show.
I sure am. Yeah, I think that might be the only Pikachu I'm missing. Is nope, there's one with the black hat. Just kidding.
Yeah, I got it.
Just kidding. I don't know. I don't worry about it too much, to be honest. Like I said, they should be equipable. Period.
You know what else should be done? Moving on. Updates to events. We got a Pinsir raid day that's gotten an update.
Which is funny because they just barely announced it.
Yeah.
And they're already like,
it's canceled.
Nope, just kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah.
No Pinsir raid day.
I mean, do we really? I mean, is it that hard to get the Pinsirs and the shiny Pinsirs? I think I have one of. I mean, I know I've been playing for 4 years now. But you know, it does seem to pop up enough in the wild, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, we've had more random raid days, I guess.
I have a few Pinsir. I just checked. I've kept way too many Pinsir, to be honest.
Yeah, dude. Why do you have? Why? You're not starting a football team, Joe. You only need like one.
There we go. The big Pinsirs. I kept all the big ones.
Any chance, Joe, that we'll ever get a legendary and mythical Pokemon in research breakthroughs again?
Never again.
You heard it here. Brace underscore.
No, basically, I agree with these people. So this is coming to us from Timmy2Words on Reddit on the Sylph Road, and they're bemoaning the fact that research breakthroughs have been pretty lackluster for the last couple of months. I mean, we got Trapinch now, whoop-de-doo. He had a community day. Why? And then before that, we haven't had a legendary in the research breakthroughs for a while. I'm not sure if we've ever had a mythical, but I'm sure somebody would be like, yes, we have. We had that one. But yeah, we need something. We need something more than Trapinch. No one cares about Trapinch Niantic. No one. Okay, maybe there's
I mean
there's
the Ninja Turtles care.
Dozens of people that care about Trapinch. Okay, four people.
4 people.
4.
No, I mean Trapinch was cool, but I agree. It was like that's the day. Okay, all right.
So the Mauser reference. I wonder how many the kids these days aren't going to understand. Not going to understand.
They might. Actually, the newest one brought them back. We didn't see them for a while, but the newest one in the new game that's in arcades brought it back. So maybe
arcades. What are those? Kids don't go to arcades.
Actually, I don't see arcades anymore. What I do see is multiple venues. So this is back before COVID, right? We had a volunteer appreciation day for Dragon Con, and it was one of these places called Nitro. It has the go-karts the kids can drive. It has adult go-karts. It has VR stuff you can do. It has all kind of video games, and it has not paintball, but some version of that. And of course, like American Ninja Warrior foam pits to climb in. And so, yeah, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about now. Yeah,
I'm still waiting for somebody to open up something like that, but they need a section that is basically American Gladiators.
Yeah,
I would. Do you remember that show?
Oh God, yeah, Laser was the best.
That's all. They tried to do a reboot years back, but it didn't go very far. It just didn't have the magic.
Yeah, it was a creation of its own time. So now finally, now before we go to this next one, I want to say we got that sticker story from Professor Pine, and he submitted it through reddit.com/r/Pokemon GO Podcast. So I want to give credit there. Thank you for submitting that to us, Professor Pine. We appreciate you bringing the story. And then this last one is not quite Pokemon Go, but it is a new MOBA for the Switch in the Pokemon vein.
That's right. So this is a new mobile game called Pokemon Unite. Looking at the trailer for it, it has kind of a League of Legends feel to it, as far as the map and just kind of the aesthetics of how it looks. We'll see if it's good. It could be really good. A lot of news, a lot of outlets are like, "Oh, will this bring a whole new section of people to competitive gaming?" Maybe.
Yeah. See, so
And they are part. It makes sense that it looks like League of Legends because they're partnered with Tencent, and Tencent. Now they didn't originally make League of Legends,
but they bought it.
They own it. Yeah.
Yeah. So when you mean, I know what you mean because I'm looking at the video. But when you mean League of Legends, it's that you start on one side and you send them down the pathways to attack and capture the flag, like League of Legends.
Yeah, at least that's kind of what it looks like. And there's one section that has a map, and that, yeah, it looks like there's going to be only 2 different sections. It almost looks like a football shaped map.
Yeah, absolutely. It does. So you get 5 Pokemon on each side, and that's about all we know about it right now.
Yeah, it's only a minute video, and only about 15 seconds of it actually show gameplay.
Yeah. It shows a lot of the previous cards and all this other stuff.
We did this, and we did this, and we did this. Now we're doing this.
Yeah. So it is a thing. And just for you sports fans out there who are keeping track, Pokemon GO Podcast is winning at 13 viewers to Nook's Tavern, who's at 11. We are ahead. And we thank you for that. Thank you. Nook's Tavern is some other fellow hosts on the Giant Size Team Up Network who all like to talk about Animal Crossing, but we're better. So thank you.
Yeah, I if they develop a competitive scene around this, it could be big. I don't think it. I mean, Pokemon Go is already pretty big and time consuming, so we'll see how high it goes. It's interesting to note though, and the video that we've got is from the official Pokemon YouTube channel. It's interesting to note that it has more dislikes than likes on the video.
Yeah. Well, okay, the video, and who knows why, right? I mean, people are people, and they do dumb things. They like something or dislike something just to push it off, right? But for me, if I were to honestly dislike it, I'd be like, because you showed me 15 seconds of the announcement and 45 seconds of everything I knew about already. That has nothing to do with this. So, yeah. But who knows? Who knows?
And one warning sign of this is the very tail end of the video. It says it is a quote unquote free to start game, and it will be it won't just be a mobile game because it'll be available for the Switch as well.
Yeah. And they show
Skims says, I can smell microtransactions on Unite. I guarantee there will be microtransactions. If Tencent is anything to think of, there will probably be that you have to purchase the characters, unlock the characters. There may be a way to do that via in-game currency that you earn, but you could probably get more characters by spending money. That's my guess. We'll see. It's now in development, so we don't have a whole lot of game footage, and even the game footage we do have, it is specifically noted in the fine print that the game footage is not final.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So, a lot of people hate League of Legends. I've played quite a bit of League of Legends, to be honest, but I'll give it a try. We'll see. Maybe I'll try once it comes out. Maybe I'll try streaming it a little bit. We'll see. The
only way I'm going to try this is if I rent it, to be honest with you, because it's on the Switch.
Well,
I'm not going to go buy it or anything.
But it's on iOS too.
I might. I don't know. I'll see. You know what? I'll try it because I like to try a bunch of new things that come across my plate. Most don't stick when it comes to mobile gaming, but I'll try it. So now we have a special treat for everybody. So let's see if this works as it's supposed to.
Hey there, guys.
Yeah.
Cheeky Nashville here, and I'm from Nashville, but I'm currently driving to Memphis. I'm going to see a band about a dog.
Okay.
Anyway,
a growler.
My Bluetooth. I am breaking the law. I got a question for Shark.
What?
Hey there, brother.
Hey, brother.
How come you're not level 40 yet?
Oh,
I know it's coming to main, but I just don't understand.
Dig it.
How? The game's been out 4 years. Jesus. Why you been new with your life? Got a gotcha. Oh, what's going on?
I don't know.
Anyway, explain yourself in the next podcast. You're a host of a popular Pokemon podcast. Sort it out, brother. Anyway, I love y'all. Peace. Chicky.
I wonder how far away you are now.
I'm opening my thing up. I'm at 3 million, just over 3 million XP to 5 million. So I'm over halfway, technically over halfway. Trying.
Let's see. Rock God. Does it no longer show how much experience? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so you've still got almost 2 million left before you
Did I stutter? I just said that.
You did. I didn't believe it was that low though. I honestly didn't. I thought it was higher.
That low? Come on.
I am 750,000 away from hitting level 40 for the second time.
Literally nobody asked you, Joe. Not in the chat room. Not Cheeky Nashville.
You're not wrong.
Nobody.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. Nicole's not 40 yet either. So some of us just like to savor the experience and not rush through like it's freaking McDonald's.
Growing up is overrated.
Cheeky, just when I started to miss you, Cheeky, you remind me why I'm glad you're gone. I'm not glad you're gone.
Someone on Facebook or on Twitter this last week was like, "Hey, I need more Cheeky. I need more Cheeky Nashville."
We all need more Cheeky.
There is a Cheeky Nashville on Twitter, and I wonder if it's our Cheeky Nashville, but I have no idea.
And this should be, I'm gonna play it just for randos here, but this should be Cheeky.
Hey there, this is Cheeky Nashville.
Yep. So yeah, we got it. We got him on button. We're cool. But yeah, man, you got me, dude. That made me laugh. I couldn't even keep up with you. But we have another call. Probably Cheeky giving me crap again. I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Hey there, my name's Tom, and I think Barry Folk is a fraud. Anyway, love the show. Bye.
What?
I don't know.
Oh, I love it so much. I love it so much. My name is Tom, and I think Barry Folk is a fraud. I love the show. Bye. I'm playing that again. Oh, that made me so happy. I'll play that again.
Hey there, my name's Tom, and I think Barry Folk is a fraud. Anyway, love the show. Bye.
I love Joe. Bye.
Oh, so good.
Oh, good, man. I'm not gonna lie. Barry Folk is one of the nicest people you could ever meet. Period.
Yeah, but you know, depends on what you're talking about. Maybe he is a fraud. I don't know. I don't even know. That sounds like a personal beef, and I'm all for using our speak pipe to hash out your personal beef. That's going to be awesome. So, Joe, I do have a question for you.
And Rock Out of Podcasting sponsors this message.
Hey there, this is Cheeky Nashville, and I got a question for Joe. What time is it, brother?
It is time for random trivia.
Yeah.
Well, alrighty then. And this week, as was hinted at earlier, I'm going to talk about Ducklit, the water bird Pokemon, if I can say it right. Ducklit evolves into Swanna, which is the white bird Pokemon. They are water flying type Pokemon. Ducklit kind of reminds me of there was a skit from Looney Tunes, the kids ones, where Tiny Toons, yeah, where he has the little blue ducky as his toy. Yep. Anyway, the Pokedex entry says these bird Pokemon are excellent divers. They swim around in the water eating their favorite food, which is apparently peat moss. Interesting. And then Swanna, which is a swan. So this is basically the ugly duckling, although he's not ugly, he's super cute. But the duckling turning into a swan. but its Pokedex entry says that Swanna start to dance at dusk. The one dancing in the middle is the leader of the flock. So I guess if you want to be the leader, you just push your way to the middle, and bam, you're the leader. You know, just like if you want to be Santa Claus, you push Santa Claus off the roof. I've seen the movie. That's how it works. So, Swan Lake, dancing. Sure, it's a reference to ballet. So, Ducklit, the name comes from duck and et, so et meaning small. And yeah, some people think that the plumage looks like a bathing suit on Ducklit, which I could see that. I see that. Do you see that? I see that. It shares its category with Pelipper. They're both known as the water bird Pokemon.
Okay.
Swanna is based on a mute swan, which is the, I guess, stereotypical swan, if that's a thing, where it's red with the kind of black around the eyes and the orange bill.
Okay.
And like I said before, based on the Ugly Duckling story, and the Pokedex entry is definitely heavily influenced by the Swan Lake Ballet by Odette. Swanna is a combination of swan and ballerina. So, good times.
Swanarina?
Swanarina. Well, it's just Swanna, but sure, you could nickname it Swanarina. And Swanna was actually first seen in a video for the Pokemon musicals that were leaked on Yahoo. So
that's a dated reference right there. But what are the I hate even to ask. I really don't want to ask, but I kind of have to.
You don't.
What are the
you
Pokemon
don't know?
musicals?
What do you mean you don't know?
I mean, I'm a grown man with a life.
No, it's okay. Pokemon Musical is actually a mini game in the Generation 5 main series games, so in the black and white games. So the first time you see it is in Swanna is in the mini games.
Okay. So I mean, I'm assuming you have to do something to the beat or something like that.
I've never actually played black and white, so but in the other contest, yeah, it's something different. You're not fighting, you have different goals in these contests.
Okay. Well, you know what? It works. It's there. I think that's about it for tonight, isn't it?
It is. It is indeed.
It is. We'll give a quick shout out to the people here on Twitch. We've got, man, another TV viewers, our number one fan. That's his Commander Root. They're always here. So cool. LadyJasmin, plain face. Skims83, which Skims, is this your first night? I don't recall if I've seen your name on the list, but thank you for coming and interacting. Squishy Twitchy, Weird Tigger27, and Wiley Scissors 617, and our good friend Nicole 0991. Apparently, I'll be playing some Starbound with next week, and that'll be fun.
Well, there you go.
So that
I don't think I've ever played the Starbound games. Actually, I know
I haven't either. But I verified it's the right one and got it. And I'm all for playing with people and trying something new, and it was less than $10. So why not?
There you go.
All right, Joe, man, where can they find you on the webs?
On Twitter, you can find me at Joseph_Ard, or if you want to check some of my other, well, mostly non-Pokemon related stuff, you can search Assorted Geekdom, and basically like the first 5 or 6 results are stuff that I set up. Because I took the name Assorted Geekdom everywhere. Everywhere. Like I've got Assorted Geekdom in places where I don't even use it ever. Like I think I've got the Snapchat lockdown, and I've got all kinds of stuff. All of it. TikTok. I've never posted on there, never used TikTok, but I got the name locked down in case I ever want to.
I love how you say locked down. Real quick before I tell you where to find me, Wiley asks, I'm thinking of getting GoFest tickets. Is it worth getting? If you live in a small town with only a couple of stops, they have 4 stops and 1 gym to be precise. And Nicole says they'd cater to all place types, so you'd assume so, or styles. Yeah, Nicole, I get you. What do you think, Joe? I would personally, my advice would be, what has Community Day done for you? What has Raid Day done for you? Are you getting stuff out of the regular events?
See, whereas my first thought is, how much incense do you have? Because if you've got incense, then and you have that weekend free, even in a small town, you can make it worth it. So it ultimately it depends on how much. Yeah. So he just chimed in, Wiley. Well, he or she, I don't know. Wiley Scissors 617 chimed in that Community Day at home was good. So if you have the incense available, and the funds available for the ticket, I would go ahead and get it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Because from the real life I said Community Day because but from the real life Go Fest, I'm gonna tell you, I believe digitally they're just gonna bombard us with stuff because that's what that's man. It's a Pokemon Go paradise when you walk into that park to play it for real. And so I think doing this global digital one, I think they're gonna bring a little bit of that to the table. So
I hope so, because we really liked being able to go and just be with people. GoFest has been a lot of fun the last 2 years.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, 50 freaking plus stops, and every time you turn around, there's something you haven't seen before, or at least me, because I'm the filthy casual. You know, there was a lot of stuff.
Yeah, well. When you're playing with Charles, it's a constant, who's that Pokemon? Because he doesn't know.
That's not true. I know some of them. I know a few of them. So anyway, where you can find me on the web is Charles McFall. That's twitch.tv/Charles McFall. I'll be streaming from this Saturday, June 28th.
It's Charles McFall. It's not Rock God of Podcasting.
No, I've been trying to brand my name. They go hand in hand. I'm trying to keep. It's the thing. Don't worry about it. Shut up, Joe. Yes, you got charlesmcfall.com and Charles McFall on twitch.tv and Rock God of Podcasting everywhere else. And so that you can search either name and I'm going to pop up. So there you go. And you can come join me. I'll play with you. Come watch me stream and hang out and we'll chat. It'll be fun. But again, off this show, I can get a bit more in PG-13 sometimes. So there is that. All right. With that being said, tune in next week to hear Joe say.
You know, you asked me if Ducklit was tasty, and I've got it stuck in my head. I kind of want to go have some duck. I do. I'm sorry, Nicole. I'm sorry. I know you're a vegetarian. I'm sorry. But, vegan. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
He's not really.
Well, thanks, everybody. And go vote.
Coming out.
Let's see.
Or
not coming out. Whoa, there's only 2. There's only 2 to vote on. And the second one, I put it in there, but it's really credited to Nicole.
Let's see. Joe, the Dream Crusher, mistakes were made. Wow. Holy cow. I'm just going to vote for both of those. There you go. Mistakes were made was a pretty good one. You can throw up a picture. You can throw up a picture of a gotcha with a dead battery or something on there.
Mistakes were made.
Or the mess, that message, Pokebag is full.
I wonder if you know what? I should just make some art of a box that's overflowing with Pokemon.
Real quick, Skims. That link that she put in, it says showbot.tv/s/blah, blah, 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 blah. There. You click on it, it'll open up a new window, and you can actually vote on the name of the podcast. This is where we get the name of each episode from. So you're welcome to go in and vote for your favorite. Go ahead, Joe.
I don't know. I lost it.
Sorry.
It's gone.
I just realized this was Skim's first time live. It says it won't let him. That's unusual.
Weird. I mean, there is a button to log in, but I've never logged in.
I don't log in either. Yeah, mine says log in. It doesn't. Yeah.
I wonder if it only works on certain browsers. What browser are you trying to use?
It might not do it on mobile. I think I tried on
Oh,
mobile.
maybe on mobile it doesn't work. That could be too.
Web page not available. You could try copying and pay. Oh, you know what? Is it not an S?
Should it be an S?
Typically
HTTPS.
nowadays.
Maybe that's the issue.
Okay, we might need to update.
Try,
I got you.
try the S.
Yeah, there you go, Joe. Try the S one. We probably need to update that, Nicole. I didn't think about it, but yeah, a lot of things. It's taking a while for everything to push, but Chrome is really cracking down on not having that S. You don't have that S there, which means secure, as you know, Joe. Then yeah, it can block it. So all right, thank you, Skims. What do we got, Joe? We have Joe the Dream Crusher, and mistakes were made. So Joe's winning at 4. I'm losing at 3. I guess we could say. We should say, could say, would say.
Lahu Zahur. Yeah, so the S worked, Skim said.
Cool. Well, then thank you, Nicole, for fixing that. She says she'd take care of it, and she's the best. So, all right, Joe, looks like you got it again this week. You're now the Dream Crusher.
The Dream Crusher. From Banhammer to Dream Crusher.
Such a good dad.
I get all the titles.
Yeah, for like the last 2 weeks. I think I've had 9 months of titles since then. So, all right. I got to get out of here, get ready for the next show.
You're getting rid of your titles. You're going back to your actual name. You're like, Rock God of Podcast. He got demoted. That's the thing. He's not the Rock God anymore.
Your face is demoted. Thank you, Nicole. She knocked it out already. Look at that. All right, everybody. I got to get out of here, but I will catch up with you all next week. And, for the Patreon, we mentioned it earlier. We'll mention it again. 2 things are happening. Taxes are about to start to come out in July. And we're going to adjust the things to help with that so you don't get hit with a lot of taxes. And secondly is we're changing up the tiers to really kind of fine-tune what we're offering through Patreon, make it more understandable. So now's a great time to get in on Patreon, and now is also a good time to go check your account, make sure everything's happy. Go to our Discord if you're part of that Patreon group. Go to Discord, see what we've previewed, what the new tiers are going to be. And yeah, I know it's very different, but we're supposed to be able to list out the value. And since we already retooled it before the tax thing came, I'm looking at it going, oh, well, none of this is very much a big taxable thing. So as of July, we'll be able to do better for you. But yeah, I wanted to mention that before I go. Actually, we're going to raid Nook's Tavern. And we're not going to raid Nook's Tavern because even though I'm a mod, I can't do that for some reason. I don't know why.
Failure.
So, all right.
How do you raid? You just do /raid?
/raid space. Type in Nook's Tavern.
Nook's Tavern.
Yeah.
Oh, we're raiding. We're raiding.
I know they're wrapping up. That's going to make us look good, Nicole. It's got to count down, so they might wrap up.
Boom.
They might wrap up. There you go. Boom.